Good morning on day 2 of the Black Panther build. It is currently almost 7 o'clock in the morning, and Clark and I are back at the build. Here's what we've got so far. Nice little pedestal for what could potentially be a Black Panther. Got bags 4, bags 5, and we're going to start cranking out. New edition alert. We got clavicles. Is that what that is? Clavicle? I don't know.
I'm just building this, man.
You're just building things over here.
Just don't mind me.
Just on the grind.
Just build.
This is a kind of beautiful set. I love the black with the pink and purple in there. With a little teal mixed in. And azure.
There's some hollow gaps in there. Lego, you cheapies. I need every crevice in my Lego set filled.
You like your sets being $700?
No.
Do you like them weighing 40 pounds?
Yes.
Okay.
I want them to weigh accurate.
You want Black Panther to weigh his real life weight. If you were to cut his head off, this is how much it would weigh. That's dark, dude. That's super dark.
I need it to spun around like this, and then it needs to go like here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
See? It's supposed to be like that.
Okay.
There we go.
Bro's getting shouldered up. I kind of like it when it's symmetrical, so I'm excited to get this side done here, too. That's what's next. You get to do the same thing over again, dude.
I don't want to.
You want to trade? You want to jump into where I'm at?
I'll jump into your spot, and then
I'll do that.
Yeah.
All right, let's trade. I'm gonna have to take my charge off here. Okay. This is why you build with your kids, so you don't have to build the same thing twice. Got the last piece going onto the neck, and probably the coolest addition. We've got the necklace going on. Here's the one side. I think that's just so awesome looking. In Lego to have like a necklace, and then it goes the whole way around there and stops right there. But here's what our build looks like after one evening and one morning before school, building up the Black Panther bust. If you stick around, this is what you can expect very shortly here as Clark and I continue to work through the build.
Bro, this chest looks nicer than mine, dude. I wish I had this as my chest instead.
Yeah, you need to start working out, buddy.
You might be doing bag number 6, bro. Bro, that's his head.
We've got a breaking update. Just did a live stream where I ended up putting what some would call a head onto the Black Panther bust. You could say also that it's a little cursed and will probably give you nightmares, and all those things are probably true, but it's only going to last for a little bit because we're going to start putting all of the outside pieces on this, because this is sort of like what you'd imagine a brick head being, like the inside of a brick head, and then we're going to put panels on the front, the sides, the back, which is what bag 7 is, and then it'll start going from this to this, and it won't be so nightmare inducing. So I'm excited about that. Clark Man's going to help me out with this tonight, and we're going to crank out a couple more bags and see what he turns into. Magically appeared right there. Ask and ye shall receive. My Lego builder bud is here. Builder bud Clark Man. He's building some kind of minifig. What could it be? It'll be an Easter egg in this video. Stay tuned. I gotta go to the Lego well and pick up 2 more bags. This is probably going to be the most maybe boring part of this, so we'll speed run this for you and I'll show you what this turns into. Black Panther has gone from looking cursed to still looking cursed, but at least now he has a back of his head, which is kind of like a dome a little bit. Clark and I are going into bags 8 and 9, which is kind of cool because this takes us past the first book. Do you think it's more cursed like this or like this? Like this kind of, I feel like that kind of scares me. Like that's just looking at me.
Yeah, I guess that middle part looks so smooth. It looks like an eye.
I just have him like creeping in. He's like, I do love.
The necklace doesn't go all the way around his neck though. Boo.
Oh yeah, those cheapskates. You couldn't make the Lego necklace the whole way. You kind of wanted to wear it a little bit, didn't you?
Buy the parts and make another Black Panther necklace, but that's Lego and I can wear it all the way around my neck.
You could, actually.
Yeah, it actually probably fit without choking me out.
I should have bought another one of these just to part out. Can you imagine all the parts that we'd come out of this with?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
For $150, 3,000 parts. It's not bad. Here's the color scheme, though. Everything's pretty much black, purple, and pink. Oh, and some cool silver in there, too.
Yeah.
Finally. Clark's a savage with his organization.
Sorting's for middle-aged men like Dad.
Boom!
Dad falls over of how bad that roast was. He's like,
I'm in the oven with carrots and potatoes that was roasted so hard. 2 bags later, Clark and I have all the components of the sides and front of Black Panther's head. And we're going to try putting some of these on here and seeing how it goes.
Alright, where's that one thing?
That one lines up right below his, right below that. Yep, just like that.
Uh-oh. So, you just need to somehow clip that in?
Yeah. I can help you if you need it. Want me to give it a last push there?
Yeah, well.
There, I'll do it. That way it doesn't explode. And if it does, totally my fault. Okay, we got that part on. That's like his mouth. We just push that down. Yep, those eyes go in. I think that's really what's going to set this thing off. Cool. And then I've got 2 sides of his head here. And that goes, I think it goes right where that purple piece is going to hit with that. Gesundheit. Be so careful.
Ah, yes. Dang, his head's massive.
Look at his eyes. That is cool.
I literally got like a life-size head. My
Yeah,
God.
it's big. Just be so careful there, little buddy.
Bro's legit got like the biggest noggin of Lego I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've never built it. Well, I guess the Darth Maul bus is the only time I've ever built something like this.
That one's not wanting to cook in.
Okay, I'll do it. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'll just smush his ears in. He's like, oh, why?
Screen turn block up. It's back on.
And then like that. And then I think we just turn these a little bit like that.
My question is, why is this lower like that?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Makes kind of no sense. Maybe it's supposed
Is that
to
the way
be-
it's supposed to be? Look, I have that upside
Yeah,
down.
because this is
Okay,
drifting down.
hold on. We'll get this fixed. You just take that and flip it upside down.
Right here?
So the thing's on the bottom. Yeah, that's what happened. Like this. And then that'll move that up by 1 stud, which should put it in the perfect spot to line up with those silver pieces, and now it's going to be perfect. That's the one that's a little tricky to stab in there. You want me to do that one?
Yeah.
Is that right?
He's actually looking so handsome, bro.
Yeah, is that good?
He has like your sized head. He's massive.
That is so cool, dude. Wow, what a difference.
Whoever built this is a maniac. Like, I couldn't think of how to build this much Legos into this thing.
The designer was like, they were drinking lots of coffee, I bet. They were like, I'm on the zone.
We're on the Red Bull.
Yeah, they were on the Red Bulls big time. Just look at that.
Day and night just building this thing.
I couldn't imagine. It's hard to show on camera, but this thing is looking pretty awesome.
would be
Let's
a really
get some
good
scale. Get up beside it there, Clark, and I'll show just how big it is. Holy smokes.
He's got like my head.
You guys do have the same size head. We're like building a life-size version of Clark Man here in Black Panther form. That's pretty cool, but you can definitely see it starting to come together now. Not nearly as cursed, especially now that he has eyes. And they're not even creepy eyes, really. Unlike someone else that I know. I won't name any names, but Darth Maul.
And Yoda too.
I mean, it's so hard. It's so hard. Here's all we got left, which doesn't look nearly as bad. Like when I started out, this whole entire floor was filled. And now we just got that. It's not Monday morning unless you're building Lego. Today, the Black Panther comes alive even more. Beautiful. The only way you can really build Lego in the morning is if you're watching Doug.
So we're still friends? Of course.
We like to multitask.
Oh yeah, for top has
We
that
watch
girlfriend.
Doug, we build Lego. Skeet found a girlfriend.
Same clothes and everything, bro. What?
I'm actually building up on the inside of his head this time instead of putting a panel on. Clark, though, paneling.
Like just turn the like old music.
It's a good Lego soundtrack. Oh, it's gone. Check out that line, how that goes down through there.
Wow.
This thing is basically human scale. Like, it's as big as my head is. Only he's way better looking. Clark and I are trading pieces. That's a replica of what he just built, and this is a replica of what I just built. So we're gonna switch.
I had a dream last night, Dan, where I never did my homework. It was like at the end of this weekend, and then like I didn't do homework that I got. I think it was like 8:18 when I realized that.
You were going out to the bus?
I wasn't outside at the bus. I was just inside, like trying to figure out what to do, and then Mom just hit like a button, And then it started playing the math lesson. I'm like, oh. It was like a hologram thing. I don't know.
Wow. Fourth grade's come a long way since I was there. His eyebrows are like, "Arr." That's so cool looking. Just don't look over here. It's 6:30 the next morning, and we're back at it. In a massive update, Black Panther now has both sides of his head completed and is looking just stunning from every angle, except for the top. I gotta put the top of his head on, and Clark Man's actually moving on to his hand. Get our show going. Okay, I'm done. Let's build. Clark Man steadily cranking away at the first paw, claw, hand. I've got Black Panther's head ready to be done, and a little bonus thing for the front. So let's finish up the top part of this and see what he looks like. Look at that, Beebs. He's got his little Black Panther ears sticking up there. That's kind of cool. Get you right into the action there so you can see it as we put on his other ear. Goes through there, and there it is. That is so sick. I love the way this looks. This part right here, not nearly as exciting. That's kind of like the holder in the front, but we're officially done with his head, and I like it.
Well, he has no thoughts, though, for some reason.
You don't know that. Something could be going on inside there. He's plotting and scheming. You're on bag 13, so I'm just going to speed run myself into 14. We're almost done with this. We're getting pretty darn close here. Clark and I both did mirror builds of each other on Black Panther's hands. We did run into one problem, though. This is the one I built, and if you look at the back of that, looks good. But this one, we're missing that piece right there. And we looked everywhere, looked on the floor, on the bar, in the bags, and it is nowhere to be found. So I'm thinking this might actually be a piece that Lego forgot to put in here. Even though usually it's our fault, I don't think we would misplace such a large piece. I looked that piece up just to see if we could steal it from another set, and the answer is no. It's only available in the Black Panther set and Cole's Titan Dragon mech. So of course, they didn't give us probably the most rare piece in the set, although maybe that's the most rare piece inside the eye there. But dang, it couldn't have been something simple that we already have. Way it goes in Lego, I suppose, but yeah, that one's missing.
ROASTING.
Whoa.
WOE. Whoa.
You're good. Let's build.
Whoa.
We're good. Black Panther is a great excitement for this spelling test and also to be finished in today's episode of Gray and Clark Build in the Morning and Watch Doug. The quail eye, Clark Man.
Those eyes are just broken.
That's my quail eye. Kids, don't try this at home.
We were playing Garfield yesterday.
At lunch.
The Garfield movie.
That's awesome. We never got to watch movies at lunch. That is kind of cool.
Fist bump. Ooh.
Boom.
Oh.
And that just sits there like that, I guess.
I wish they were a little bit bigger.
Bigger?
Mm-hmm.
It's in scale, dude. How big do you want his hands to be? They kind of just slide back. Like, they kind of sit there freely, and then they slide back like that. 17, nothing but fingers. Fingers. Get out of here. Creepster. When you see 4X in the Lego manual. What is that? Clark, man. You got thousands of pieces left, dude. What's going on here,
I'm
dude?
too mayonnaise, dude.
You're mayonnaised?
I forgot to put a thing in here, so now we like.
What have you done? Is it good?
Fixed it, yeah.
Wow. Ooh, satisfying. Look at this dude. It's so hard to show on camera because everything's so black
And so big.
and panthery. But there it is. He's got his front claws on. He's looking sick. Now we just gotta build many more fingers. Many fingers later. Look at this dude. Peace! That's funny. Clarkman's building the sign out front. We realize catastrophe has struck. I did not come across any stickers for this set, and there's one sticker, which is the Black Panther logo, and I'm thinking it got recycled along with the box that the manual came in. I'm gonna have to order that along with the piece that's on the back of the hand here that's missing. You'll never see it, but it's right there.
But you always want to have something be complete.
Yeah, I want it to be complete, so we'll get a sticker sheet and that piece.
Oh, well, no use crying over sunk ships, I always say.
How is that supposed to be like
I think
that?
like that. I don't know how long this video turned out to be, but in that amount of time, we finished up the Black Panther bust, and he's looking pretty darn cool. Let me come over here and we'll get some cool shots of him.
How do they make this dude?
I have no idea. They work miracles with bricks, and they did it. Bigger than Clark, man. The Black Panther is looking so cool. There's his head and his arms. Again, being black, it's hard to see all the detail and stuff.
He
But
matches the counter.
yeah, everything just kind of blends in here. But holy smokes. As a display piece, say what you will about the price or whatever you want to say. As a display piece, I think this just looks so sick. I'll try to get a close-up of all the details here so you can see what this looks like. I love that piping that goes around there in the silver, and his eyes, which are printed, thankfully. This piece, not printed, and apparently a sticker somewhere, probably at the recycling place right now in the cardboard. But
There is some blue behind there, but we don't talk about that.
oh yeah, if you don't notice any Technic, we don't talk about that. There are a little bit of purple accents sneaking in various places that you can kind of see. But most of it right there in his hands, like in his knuckles, and then that piece that you built down there too. I love his necklace, which we'll move over a little bit. Not much to see on the back other than just like the dome, that's his head, but the front is where it's at. In fact, his necklace doesn't even go the whole way around, but there he is. I'm excited to have I'm excited to have this on display here in the studio, and a good memory of the times we had building it. On that note, we move on to the next project and the next Lego build. Hope you enjoyed coming along with us, and we'll see you
In the next video.
Is there any chance that the stickers are in the bottom of the box here?